Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Steins Gate. If you are new here, the playlist is in the card up in the corner. Otherwise, welcome back. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below to help feed the algorithm. Last time, Okabe met the Amadeus system, which is running on an old set of Kurisu's memories from before when she came to Japan. And that's taking its toll on him already. That would be really weird to experience from either side. Will Kurisu fall for him again? Or will Okabe be so guarded around her, not even letting her get close? Closed epigraph. Epigraph of the closed curve. For the psychologist, should I go into a semi-German accent or...
Do it.
Alright, Okabe-san, try to relax. My voice is a bridge guiding you into the past. You are going down and down and down, and then you see a gentle colored light. I was dreaming.
Don't put that joke in the video because
Yeah.
if someone watches and doesn't know the source.
Yeah. I will just say it was inspired by the Major from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. And those who know. Daydreaming. I was aware that I was lying on a big sofa, undergoing counseling. I tried my best to stay calm and imagine what this psychologist was telling me. That color is the light. Red. Red. I see. The person you care about is standing in the light. Are they your family? No. They are hiding under the floor. No, Jen, your friend. Or perhaps lover? Lover. No, not my lover. Not even my friend. Jen, what are they? She and I are... Memories came flooding back into my mind like a geyser.
Could you come with me for a moment? She
This scene got a CG in the sequel.
Apologies if my voice is very quiet for her, but it is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. I know you used the time machine. Save my Yuri. Go to the Beta World Pod. The world where Yuri doesn't die. Not just for your sake, but for mine as well. Will you remember me?
It's obvious he does. That kind of trauma sticks with you.
Yeah. Hey, am I going to die? don't want to die. I think you could just use that scream. That's a good one.
Yeah. Mamoru is good at that. Okabe-san, I stabbed her. It was me. It was me. Listen to me. I'm going to pat you on the shoulders. When I do, you will be fully awake. 3, 2, 1, now! There was a loud sound. Then I felt an impact on my shoulders. Kurusu's suffering face disappeared instantly, and I could feel my consciousness awakening. I stood up off the sofa. I felt dizzy and almost fell over. Are you all right? Rest a minute. I'll bring you a towel right now. The psychologist left the room. I realized I was soaked in sweat. The air conditioner was working, so I could tell it wasn't from the heat. It was the first time I'd try hypnotherapy at a mental health clinic. My body felt strangely heavy. When I got outside, it was night. It was almost December, and the wind was cold. How was it, Okarin?
Oh, she's so sweet. You look at her.
Shina Mayuri asked me gently. Mayuri was a high school student and my childhood friend. She'd come with me to counseling today. I told her I didn't need her to, but she'd left school early to come. Well, she's his hostage, so all I ever did was make her worry. Around 3 months ago, my one obsession had been saving her. To me, she had always been someone I had to protect.
I think I said this before when we did Steins Gate, but I do like that canonically they're not lovers.
Yeah.
I think they suit each other as brother and sister much more.
Yeah. They're like siblings. Or mad scientist and hostage.
Whatever word you want to use for it.
Well, those were the words he used for it originally. And now, she was worried about me. It was only because of Mayuri's recommendation that I tried counseling.
I think maybe you should have gone in a little slower and not gone straight for hypnotized into going directly headfirst into the trauma pool.
Yeah.
Got a sec, Uncle Okabe?
Okay.
Listen, what do you think I should do about Mom and Dad?
What do you mean?
I just can't see them getting together like this.
Well, you're right.
Uncle Okabe, is there anything you can do? Otherwise I won't exist.
You know there's nothing I can do to help with that.
You're right. Yeah.
It kinda hurts when you just give up that easily.
It does seem to be your kind of thing, Uncle. Matchmaking Daru of all people?
Yeah. But really, do you want Okabe to try to wingman?
No, God.
They said it's not that bad. I told her a small lie to make her feel better.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
They've seen worse. Which is true, but not much worse.
No.
In actuality, they told me I had suffered serious trauma.
I could have told you that for free, hon.
Yeah. They'd stopped the hypnotherapy and given me a course of counseling and drugs. Now, they wanted to wait and see the results. Basically, they decided there was nothing to do but treat my symptoms and wait for it to heal naturally.
Which is fair. Sometimes time is the only way to heal from things. He's actively grieving, and that's not something you can drug away.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if what Maho had shown me yesterday was having an effect. Yeah, that could do screwy things. I don't know if it'll do good or bad things. It could do both.
I can tell you now that it's having an effect.
Yes. I underwent treatment without telling the psychologist about the time machine, or the world lines, or most of the things that happened. So, maybe there was no way for them to make a proper diagnosis.
Well, yeah, there is. You just tell them that you had someone you cared for, you, watched them die in front of you.
Yeah.
And you blame yourself. There you go.
Yeah, but if he told them about the time machine and world lines and all that, they come up with a completely different diagnosis. Yeah. In any event, I decided not to think of too much about the results. Hey, Mayuri, you haven't eaten yet, right? Want to get some food? I'll treat you.
Oh! Can we go to Akihabara then? Lukagun and Ferris-chan say they haven't seen you in forever, and they want to meet up.
Akihabara, huh? The clinic was within walking distance of my house. Akihabara was much further away. But even so, I couldn't turn down Mayuri's request. Yeah, I think he said he lived in Shibuya. Until the events of this summer, I'd gone there almost every day. In fact, I practically lived there. Lately, I only went 3 times a week at the absolute most. And then, only to go shopping on the way home from school. We went out in the plaza in front of the station. Just like in Ikebukuro, even though it was only a month until Christmas, there were barely any decorations. I was sure the whole place would be covered in them the minute it was December 1st. Well, you can tell they're not in America because they would be covered in Christmas decorations the day after Thanksgiving.
They would be covered in Christmas decorations the day after Halloween. Let me have my turkey in peace.
Well, that's more Canada because we don't have Thanksgiving between Halloween and...
No, that's America. That is a constant complaint of mine. Let me eat my damn turkey in peace.
Right.
I don't want to listen to Mariah Carey squealing in my ear while I eat my turkey.
Yeah, no, I'm saying America has Thanksgiving between Halloween and Christmas. In Canada, we have Thanksgiving before Halloween.
Yeah.
So, having Christmas stuff happen the day after Thanksgiving up here means they start the Christmas stuff before, or they would start stuff before Halloween, or before Halloween, which they at least usually wait until the day after Halloween here. Eventually, I was sure to see maids in Santa outfits. I still remember that FF14 Christmas event where Godbert was in the Santa mini dress.
That is utterly unsurprising.
Yes. Maids in Santa outfits, passing out flyers in Akihabara, huh? Oh, that sounds accurate. Akihabara could be really weird. That also sounds accurate.
Oh, it's Ferris-chan and Luka-kun. Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, Kyoto.
That is a hell of a Christmas, or not Christmas, a winter outfit.
That is sure something.
Okabe-san, Mayuri-chan.
Ferris and Luca must have been waiting. They ran over as soon as they saw us.
I miss you, yeah?
Ferris Nyan Nyan jumped at me without the slightest hesitation. She was a maid, and Faris wasn't her real name. I knew her real name, but if I didn't call her Faris at all times, even when she wasn't working, she'd get mad at me. She was wearing the same outfit she always wore. Her work clothes from her job at the maid cafe, Maid Queen Nyan Nyan. Was May Queen going to switch to Santa outfits soon? Stop it! Everyone's looking at us! I tried to pull Ferris off me, but it wasn't working. Now, are those hair extensions coming out of the cat ears, or is there a hole in the hood?
That's a good question.
Maybe I should just steal the cat ears off her head.
Who cares, yeah? All that matters right now is Faris and Kyoma.
I care! And stop calling me Kyoma.
Yep, why?
I have consigned that name to my dark past.
Yeah.
Forrest looked upset, but I decided to ignore her.
How can she be a chunie if you're not a chunie?
Hoyen Kyoma was part of a past I'd sealed away. I decided to pretend he never existed. He had meddled with the forbidden invention called the time machine, and as a result, the systems that ruled the world had punished him. He dashed the hopes of many, lost the life of someone he cared for, and his heart had suffered grievous wounds. He must never be awakened again. I didn't need him anymore, but with him, Okabe can save the world.
What should I call you now?
Well, Okabe or something.
I think Okarin's a cute name. Don't you, Faris-chan?
By the way, Faris was what Mayuri called Faris. She claimed it was easier to pronounce, or something like that.
Well, if you say so, Miyushi. It still doesn't sound right, though.
She looked unsatisfied, but she backed away. Lukako, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Lukako smiled happily. He always looks as beautiful as a pretty girl. But he's a guy. He was a classmate of Mayuri's and could often be seen helping at the Yanabayashi shrine where his family lived. I probably shouldn't call him Lukako. Just like I told Faris not to call me Kyoma. He had his own name, Urushibara Luka. But calling Lukako Luka after all this time, that would be really embarrassing.
It feels like a very long time. I sometimes go to the lab, but you haven't been there much, have you?
No, I haven't. I've been busy with school. I had to get ready for ATF too. Even after that was done, I'd been busy with Maho and Dr. Liskinen, and then Amadeus. I hadn't had a chance to rest. But I avoided mentioning that to them. Oh, and I'm in a club now. You joined a club?
What kind of club now? UFOs? UMAs?
Who do you guys think I am? Hoyin Kyoma, obviously. I guess I hadn't told them then. Mayuri, I'm pretty sure I told her. As the two of them looked at me with wide eyes, I cracked a knowing smile and puffed out my chest. The tennis club.
What?
The people around us all turned to stare at Faris and Luca.
The dawning realization that Okabe is becoming a normal person.
What? Why the tennis club, yeah?
Okabe-san, have you ever played tennis? Of course not. I may not look it, but I'm terrible at sports. I'm confident I'd lose to Mayuri at distance running. Yeah, he did that already once.
Then why, yeah?
Oh, it's a long story, but the associate professor who's my teacher at school is the tennis club's advisor, and they asked me to join.
That's not long at all, yeah.
Well, I'm not done yet. That teacher's done a lot for me, so I decided to stop by. She was hoping for some Chuniburo-esque story behind it.
Oh yeah.
And
it turns out I have a talent for tennis. Despite the fact that I'm a beginner, I beat every single one of them. Well, amazing, huh?
Like I said, she can't be a chunie if you're not one.
You really are amazing, Okabe-san.
If I had known, I would have been a pro tennis player.
Oh, he's getting it back.
You could have won Wimbledon.
What's wrong, Faris? Do you have a headache?
I'm not even sure where to begin. That's the most obvious ploy to get new members that I've ever heard, yeah?
Don't say that. I had kind of noticed, but I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. But they're all really good people. So, you've been busy practicing with your club then? No. Actually, I barely go.
Huh?
Then just what am you doing?
Got it. I hate myself.
Matchmaking parties and stuff.
Matchmaking parties.
Yeah, there's another VN I want to do. Well, VN trilogy. It's the Muv-Love trilogy. There is a pink-haired cat girl, but she does not cat punt.
What?
The shouts filled the whole street. And once again, people turned around to stare. It's not that surprising, is it? I'm a normal college kid. That's true. I'm sorry. Yeah, but he doesn't need matchmaking party. He's got what?
You got 5 options right here.
5 options of
doesn't want
various
those
genders
options.
to choose from.
He doesn't want those options. He wants the dead one. That's the problem.
But Luca was fidgeting like he wanted to say something.
How can you go after other women when you have your beautiful forests? It's unforgivable, yeah.
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? I'm not really interested in girls. Luca's heart leaps. In fact, I went along with the rest of the club, but there really wasn't any place for a wannabe normie like myself. There was no way I could keep up with the conversations that the, normal normies had. While the other men and women are having fun, I would just kinda sit there. A matchmaking party was a challenge far beyond my capabilities.
Aww, that's so nice! Yushi wants to go to a matchmaking party with Okarin too.
What? Mayuri wanted to do what? Is she old enough to be interested in this sort of thing?
That's when everyone gets together and has a fun party, right?
Yes, baby, that's what happens.
Evidently not.
Well, it's not wrong. But the nuance is a little different, yeah.
We could held it at the lab. Of course, Luka-kun and Ferris-chan will come. Oh, and Daru-kun and Nei-chan and Suzu-san.
Oh? Mayuri turned to me with a guilty look. Suzu-san, huh? Amane Suzaha, also known as John Titor, a time traveler from the year 2036. A true warrior who was still fighting even as I was trying my best to give up. I'd barely seen her since summer. I was avoiding her. Part of the reason I'd stopped going to the lab was that she spent all her time there now. And it was all I could do to endure them. After 3 months, I could finally stand to hear her name. But I didn't think I could keep it together if I met her in person. Of course, it wasn't her fault, and I wasn't blaming her. So I didn't want her to blame me. She'd never come out and said it, but when she looked at me with that razor-sharp glint in her eye, I felt something like guilt.
Everyone? Mayushi's been planning an operation with Daru-kun.
Oh no.
An operation?
It sounded like something the old me would have done.
Yeah? What kind of operation, yeah?
Come to the dark side, Okabe.
Operation Make Suzu-san smile.
Of course Daru's in on this, that's his daughter. Why was Mayuri talking about this out of the blue? No, maybe it wasn't out of the blue. You've just been out of touch, Okabe. She might have been thinking about it for a long time. So I decided to respond as cheerfully as I could. Tell me about it, Mayuri.
Oh, okay. So Miyushi thinks that Suzu-san's normally kind of scary, but she's actually a really nice person. Sometimes when I'm in the lab, I'll start to fall asleep on the sofa, and when I wake up, there'll be a blanket over me. When I ask Suzu-san about it, she says she has no idea, but... Oh, I had a similar experience. My dad once asked me to go shopping for him, and I was having trouble on the way back because I had to carry so much. And then Amane-san came by and, without saying anything, she took some of the bags from me and carried them.
Huh? I had no idea.
She said that it wasn't a big deal, so I shouldn't tell anyone. Oh, Yes, I just did.
I see. In the Alpha World line, she was a cheerful girl who smiled at everyone and who loved to go mountain biking. But in this world line, she wasn't the type who smiled a lot. This was partially due to the way she had grown up. I'd heard about it third hand from Daru, but because of the universal conscription program that started after World War III broke out, she'd been forced to undergo military training ever since she was in middle school. Oh, they're getting desperate for soldiers if they're recruiting from middle school. And after that, she joined up with the anti-government forces and gotten caught in a terrible struggle. After that, he said, she'd never really smiled.
So, I want Suzu-san to really smile.
I see.
So, what's your plan, yeah?
A Christmas party!
A
Christmas
party? We all spoke in unison.
It's almost Christmas, right? And Suzu-san says she's never been to a Christmas party. So, Miyushi wants to give her one as a present.
Faris and Luca nodded at almost the exact same time.
I'm in, yeah?
Me too. Thanks. Ocarin, will you come too?
Uh-huh.
You don't want to?
It's not that. It's just, I don't think Suzaha would really want me there. Do you? I was never going back to the past. I still couldn't forget the look on Suzaha's face when I told her that. It was an expression filled with anger and despair. She must have felt like her last, most desperate hope was crumbling away right in front of her eyes. The words she'd said to me then were still sharp thorns lodged in my heart. Suzaha doesn't like me, you know?
Miyushi doesn't think so. I think she probably regrets the fact that she got mad at you. I think she just can't say it.
Really?
She literally just texted you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, she reached out.
She's trying.
Yeah, and she wouldn't call him Uncle Ocarin if
she hated him.
She didn't care. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
I couldn't turn her down after Mayuri said that. Fine, I'll think about it.
Okay. By the way, Okabe-san.
There was a bit of hesitation in Luca's voice.
How did the doctor's appointment go?
Evidently, Luca had heard about my counseling from Mayuri. Maybe he wanted to go see me because he was worried about how it went. I guess I'm making Lukako and Faris worry too. In this world line, they hadn't joined the lab, but even so, they were still dear friends. I'd never tried hypnotherapy before. It was interesting. I never thought it would work on me, so that was a big surprise. It'll work on you if you want it to work on you.
You have to be willing.
It worked.
Perfectly.
Huh?
That's what I don't know if the type of hypnotherapy being shown here is rooted very much in reality.
Yeah.
But there is types of hypnotherapy that basically utilize the rhythms of your body, like moving your eyes in certain rhythms.
Yeah.
To force your brain to do things. Do know, in fact, do work.
Yeah.
I bet Luca-kun wouldn't last a second.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Luca would believe anything you told him. Anyway, there was no point in standing around forever. I was getting hungry, and it was time to find someplace to eat. Hey, guys, what do you want to eat? My treat. We decided to head towards Yodobashi. There was a lot of restaurants there, so it was perfect.
Way to go, Kyoma! I mean, Ocarin! You're the best, yeah?
Thank you. What should I eat? Maybe chicken? Juicy chicken?
That's all Mayushi ever eats, yeah?
But you know what? If the chicken's good,
Yeah. I walked behind the three of them, and I thought to myself, what would it be like if Kurisu was here? I tried my hardest for the past few months not to think about her, but was it because of my experience yesterday that I did anyway? The expressions and the little mannerisms I'd seen yesterday, the voice, the way she walked, I remembered. I remembered my conversation with her. Yeah, I guess he was avoiding avoiding thinking about her, which is not a way to process trauma.
it's also another way to process grief.
Yeah. So now he's thinking about her, and
But avoidance is a
Yeah.
very common reaction to trauma, so
yes, I'm not saying he's not being normal. I'm just saying it's not a solution.
Okabe Ito-san.
hello, I'm Makosu Kurisu. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I couldn't respond at all. Something felt slightly off about the way Kurisu moved about the screen. But it was really slight. I'd get used to it soon. More importantly, the voice and the way she spoke were exactly like the real Kurisu. I almost cried. and it was all I could do to stop from breaking down.
Senpai, it's not the middle of the night, is it?
The camera on the PC switched from me to Maho.
No, it isn't. Why?
I was going to say she should have an internal clock, but she also doesn't really know where she's physically located or this is taking place, so...
I was wondering if the two of you were sleeping.
Was she talking about the fact that I didn't respond to her introductions?
I was asleep until just a bit ago, but now I'm 100% awake. I see you're as lazy as ever, huh? Don't be rude. Anyway, can I ask you a question? Sure, what's up? What's your relationship to Okabe Renfro's here? He's a student who participated in the last ATF seminar. He seemed really interested in the research, so I brought him here.
Maho decided not to tell Amadeus that I was a friend of Karisu's before she died. Why, I wonder? Because that would be kind of weird to be introduced to a friend of yours you have no memory of.
Never met. There's no telling how the AI would work around that.
Yeah. Did she not want Amadeus to find out? Or was I supposed to tell her myself? That could be the other thing.
You could just ask, buddy. Huh. You must be pretty impressive if you're saying that.
The Kurisu on the screen turned to me and smiled. Calm down.
So, Okabe-san, what's your major? Brain science, I assume.
The words got stuck in my throat. I said, calm down. You know this is just a program. Her words, her appearance, even the conversation she's having with you right now, they're all artificial. Oh, we can get into the whole thing of, is artificial sapience, do they have rights? Like, should they?
It is a program.
Yeah. But it is thinking for itself, so...
It is a highly advanced program.
Which
means it's a little bit of a gray area, but I think you'd have to do sapience testing on it to really know for sure.
Yeah. But even though I knew that, I still couldn't speak. I had no idea what to say. And more than that, the words, "It's a pleasure to meet you," hit me harder than I thought they would.
And it's such a, that's the basic greeting. I can see why it would, because she was so much more, she was so much more prickly.
Yeah.
But that's just a very basic greeting.
Yeah, but also, Okabe did make a bad first impression.
Yeah, he did.
But Hajime Mashita is, said when you're meeting someone for the first time and he isn't meeting her for the first time.
Yeah, or you worship her. That's just something you say automatically to people.
Yeah, this wasn't the Kurisu I spent those 3 weeks with. Maho had told me this ahead of time, and I thought I had understood it. But hearing it for myself hurt more than I imagined. I guess if she said it to him, that just drives home that it is not the Kurisu he remembers.
It's not the one that he wants.
Yeah.
He wants to see his Kurisu, but this one has never been her.
Yeah. I regretted not taking my anxiety meds, but it was too late now.
It's really interesting how a memory plays a part in your personhood.
Yeah.
And how much your memory creates you as a person.
Yeah.
And he's realizing it now because this is a different person. Well, just like people who lose their memories, amnesia,
Yeah.
temporary amnesia, their personalities are very different.
Yeah.
And those normal quirks can start coming back as their memories return because amnesia is almost never permanent. But it's a noted thing, especially with family members, that amnesiacs are very different.
Yeah. My heart rate soared and my breathing became irregular. My head was spinning and the corners of my vision were beginning to dim. At some point, my lips had gone totally dry. Has someone cast manual breathing on him?
This boy is having a panic attack right now.
Yes. Speaking from experience?
Yeah, a little bit. Is something wrong? Okabe-san?
Kurisu sounded worried. That voice software must be pretty good. It could handle nuances like that.
His major isn't brain science. But he's very interested in our research. Is he? Dr. Liskinen likes him too. At some point, I plan to make him my assistant.
Okabe, you are failing as a mad scientist. The whims of time are still under your control. Do not abandon your power. You can still save her. You have changed the course of fate once already. Proof of that is at your side. The only way you lose is by giving up. You have never admitted defeat before. Do not start now.